welcome back. I'm Kim Ngan and I'm a junior of Saigon University. This is my second field trip and this time we'll go to the central area and central highlands of Vietnam. Now, shall we take a look? We start our journey by coming to school early, about 5 a.m. and start going at 5:30 a.m. to Nha Trang. The weather kept raining on that day till we came to the restaurant for our breakfast, and we reached the Institute of Oceanography. It is a fundamental research institution focusing mainly on oceanography, marine environment, and resources. It also carries out applied research on biodiversity conservation, aquaculture technologies, marine living resources, toxin and poison in marine organisms and environment, physical oceanography, and ocean dynamics. As you can see here, there are lots of species, more than 20,000 specimens of more than 4,000 types of marines. We should have visited Chom Rock on the first day, but due to the heavy rain, so it was delayed till the second morning. It is surrounded by mountains and highlighted by the serene beach with an incredible shade of gentle blue. On the way leading to Chom Rock, you will come across the Nha Trang Bay Assembly Hall. It has a space for demonstrations of Vietnamese traditional musical instruments like đàn tranh, đàn nhị. The best time to visit Chom Rock is December and May. That night, we visited Nguyễn Tất Thành Square and took a taxi to a bar near the beach. It's called Surf Bar and the view was just incredible. A variety of rock formation which can be seen through the clear blue water creates a very beautiful windy strait, also known as Eo Gió in Vietnamese, with the landmark becoming a famous tourist attraction in Quy Nhơn City. At here, one can hear the sound of wind flowing over mountain walls and see swiftlets flying at sunset, but locals insist that Windy Strait is a mysterious whisper from nature. In the afternoon, we went to Hội An and I was stunned by its beauty. Our first stop at Hội An is Đức An Old House. It is not only a unique architecture but also a historical mark in Hội An. Up to now, there have been 6 generations living in this house, and every year it is restored to preserve almost intact the beauty of the old times. Quảng Đông Assembly Hall was the important meeting center of Chinese in Hội An, especially for Quảng Đông people. To visit here, you can enjoy the unique art and architecture, as well as learn about the history of the town. Bridge Pagoda is a magical, beautiful tourist destination in Hội An ancient town. Although the Bridge Pagoda has experienced at least 6 times of repairment, it still retains the ancient features. And I have interviewed some of the foreigners to ask for their impressions on Hội An.
Is this the first time you visit Hội An?
No, this is actually my second time. About 6 years ago, my family and I came, and so we just really loved it here, so we came back.
Okay, any other impressions of you on Hội An?
I feel like it's grown so much since I've been here last. Like all the rivers and all of like the people people selling. There's so many more, but it's very nice to see that Hoi An is flourishing.
Are there any places in Vietnam that you have visited?
Other places in Vietnam that I have visited.
Yes.
We recently came from Hue, and then we were in where were we? Ninh Binh, and then we were in Hanoi.
Or did you visit Da Nang?
We did, yeah.
No,
not
we passed
today.
by.
No, sorry, we passed
Oh.
by, but not.
Yeah, I think you should. Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. That's enough. Is this the first time you visit Vietnam?
Yes,
Oh, so how do you feel about Hội An?
It's very nice. It's like, Venice in Italy.
Yes.
I think it's very nice, like Venice. I like it.
Oh,
Yeah. For us, it's the most beautiful part of Vietnam yet. Yes.
Oh my God, thanks for the compliment. So if you have a chance, would you visit it again?
Yes.
Oh, did you try the traditional cuisine called Cao Lẩu?
No, only banh mi.
I think you should try when come to Hội An.
Okay.
And that's all. Thank you a lot.
You're welcome.
This is your first time to Vietnam.
Yes, it is.
So how do you think of Hội An?
I think it's wonderful, and Hoi An is a great town who has kept flavors, color,
Yes.
beautiful, lots of sensations,
Oh yes.
and I feel I can connect with life, and hope you will keep for a long time this market that makes life worth it.
Yeah, I think we will.
Yeah, the spice, the foods, the diversity of the earth abundance is wonderful. We've got a wonderful earth. We've got a wonderful land.
If you have another chance, would you visit again?
Yes, I will come again. Yes,
Yes,
as
thank
long
you.
as you stay as you are.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. That's mean a lot. Have a great night.
On the next morning, we went to Da Nang and reached the Marble Mountains. It is a cluster of limestone hills and 5 marble that named after the 5 elements: metal, water, wood, fire, and earth. Marble Mountain is a home to a network of caves, tunnels, towers, and pagodas. There are half a dozen large caves hidden away in the Marble Mountain, and many other small ones that are rarely visited. Huyền Không is the largest of the caves and a must-visit. The collapsed ceiling allows shafts of light to pierce the dark cavern, creating chromatic spotlight inside. Its short dropping size seems unlikely from the entrance, but is large enough to house a massive stone Buddha and 2 shrines. Linh Ứng Pagoda stays right next to the Songja Peninsula, leaning against it, overlook the East Sea. Coming to this sacred pagoda, the most important thing that you should do is to visit the main hall and show your respect by bowing to the Buddha and burning an incense stick on the altar. So we have already finished half of the tour. On day 5, we had to stay in the car for literally 12 hours to move back from Da Nang to Nha Trang in order to get to Đà Lạt on the following day. Day 6 began with Christ the King Cathedral in Nha Trang before heading to Đà Lạt. The highlight of the church is 2 bronze bells hanging on the bell tower, which is manufactured and supplied directly from a famous French bell-making company. Besides, on the bell tower, there is a big clock with 4 faces, facing in 4 directions. Moving to Dalat, our first stop here is the Domaine de Marie Church. The Vietnamese arrangement of this church makes it special and different from the classical church of Europe. If you need a change of mood for your Dalat trip, which is always assumed to be romantic and peaceful, make sure to pay a visit to Domaine de Marie to worship and experience the intersections of French and Vietnamese art for yourself. For those who visit Dalat for the first time, the Dalat railway station is a place to be. This landmark is the most beautiful railway station in Vietnam and is associated with many cultural and historical values of Dalat City. At here, some cabins are used as coffee shops, so don't forget to stop by and enjoy a nice cup of coffee. We also had a great time at the choco inside the station to sample different types of chocolate. Luckily that our hotel is in the middle of Dalat Night Market, a famous place that every teenager would want to go when coming to Dalat. Then we went to Lâm Viên Square, which also a signature of Dalat, to take pictures and enjoy the fresh air. The first stop for day 7 is Bảo Đại Palace 1. It is considered one of the unique architectural buildings, deeply marking the neoclassical European style, both magnificent, ancient, and attractive that stirs human hearts. With the architecture deeply bearing European architectural style, going to Palace 1, in addition to being immersed in the romantic natural scenery, tourists can also discover the life and workplace of King Bảo Đại inside this palace. Next to the Palace 1 is the Palace 3. The palace was designed in the Art Deco style and lies in the middle of a pine forest near the Pasteur Institute. The ground floor is the working place of the king. It consists of the office room, the guest room, and the reception room. Inside the palace, there are many valuable items still preserved in a good condition, includes several sculptures of the royal family. In the evening, we conquered the Lang Biang Peak, which up to 2,167 meters. It is famous for its spectacular nature, as well as its marvelous view of the whole wide area of Dalat City. For those who enjoy the convenience of transport, churchgoers wouldn't be disappointed with such a challenge, climbing up the beautiful path to Lang Biang Peak. The last night of the journey ended up with gong cultural exchange performances. We had a time of our lives while dancing and singing to the music. That night was memorable. On the last day, we stopped by Chuk Lam Zen Monastery before going back to Ho Chi Minh City. The sanctum has rectangle shape, which is toward the south and surrounded by lots of pagodas. The monastery was designed modernly. It is simple in its form, but modern in structure and use. With the beautiful landscape, the pagoda is not only a place for meditation, but also an ideal place for visiting. Visiting Chuk Lam Zen Monastery in the quietness of hills and mountains, tourists are freed from everyday worries and seem to be able to regain themselves in the greatness of nature. And that's all of our field trip. I would want to thank my school for creating this opportunity so that I had a chance to widen my knowledge about the world out there and had a great time relaxing with my friends.